there's one. Good white bass. All right. Hey, welcome back, everybody. This is your Southwest Outdoors Report. I'm going to have to kneel down to keep from falling in the lake. We're still out in the big waves catching white bass. It's one of the hottest white bass lakes here at Ray Roberts in the entire region. The white bass fishing has just been on fire here for the last couple of weeks and should remain this way right into the cold weather months. It's a tremendous white bass fishery. You saw us catching crappie earlier. We're out in the wind right now. That's kind of a skinny one right there. And these birds are just pounding the top of the water out here, picking off the little shad that the white bass are chasing to the surface. And one of the baits that's kind of underrated for white bass, and I've kind of gotten back onto it lately, is a tail spinner. You can see there it's got a little spinning willow type of a blade back there on the tail, and you let it go to the bottom, pull it up on a smooth pull and let it fall back, and it is dynamite for white bass. So you might give a tail spinner a try next time you're out doing some of this. Okay, let's check in on the east side of our region right now. Here's Cajun Phil and Kevin with Cajun Bites.
Hi friends, Cajun Phil here with your Fox, Louisiana Fishing Report. I tell you what, fishing right now is pretty good no matter what you want to do, bass fish or go after the redfish and speckled trout. We just talked to some guys off the Calcasieu River that had a little tournament this morning. There was 25 boats in there. Everybody seems to be catching a limit of bass right now. They're throwing buzz baits and spinner baits and doing pretty good. That's the Calcasieu River. Over on Toledo Bend, talked to Joe Jocelyn. The water level on Toledo is down to about 164, which is pretty darn low, so you got to be careful. But Joe did say bass are already starting to move up into their fall patterns because of the little cool fronts. They're catching them on spinner baits, also small creature plastics. As far as Lake Darbone goes, lots of bass being caught up there. Rattle trap still continues to be the best bait up there. Let's talk saltwater fishing. Talked to Captain Kevin a while ago. He said, Dad, this morning it took 45 minutes to catch our limit of 60 speckled trout. He said the redfish are on fire right now. We should have a limit within the next hour. So right now, Calcasieu Lake, all the way to Venice, Louisiana, is on fire with redfish and speckled trout. You need to get down here.
Being on the water around sunrise and sunset are usually two great times to catch fish. This week on Barry's Real Fishing, let's join Barry just before the sun goes down to see if the white bass are biting.
When the sun goes down, you can still catch some fish. In fact, the last 30 minutes before dark can be the best time of the day. Watch this. Got it. These are white bass, it looks like out here, but the largemouth bass, the smallmouth bass, the white bass will all go crazy sometimes right the last few minutes before pitch dark. There he goes, look at him out there. Got it. Oh, there we go. Why do these fish turn on and feed so late right before dark? The number one reason, low light level. They're less intimidated. They'll come up to the surface late in the day when they won't come up here any other time. Look at this big boy right here. Yeah, this is what can happen. If you'll stay a little bit later, you can get bit just like that. What a lot of fun. My number one low light level bait is a topwater chugger. It's got a concave mouth right in the front. It grabs water and pops it along, creates a lot of commotion, a lot of noise, and the fish can't resist it. There he is. There we go. That's one of the good ones. You fish all day, you don't do very well, and you leave too early, and you don't wait out that last part of the day, and you can miss the best fishing of the whole day right at the end. And the other reason that the fish will bite better right before dark is that they're less intimidated by the boat, the trolling motor, and noise. When the light level is low, they can't see nearly as well. They'll bite anyway. Hey, wait till that sun goes down, catch you some fish.
Stay with us. We'll be right back with the Whataburger Big Catch of the Week. Plus, Mr. Crappie Wally Marshall joins us for the Strin Ask the Pro.
The Southwest Outdoors Report, powered by your Texas Chevy dealers, is brought to you by Abu Garcia for life, by Navionics, we start where the road ends, by Whataburger, just like you like it, and by Mercury Outboards, #1 on the water. This is the Southwest Outdoors Report, powered by your Texas Chevy dealers.
Welcome back, everyone. It's time for our Ask the Pro feature, brought to you by Stren, the standard of dependability. Our question this week is from Mike in Texas, who writes, how important is jig color when crappie fishing? For the answer, let's ask Mr. Crappie himself, Wally Marshall.
Well, I'll tell you what, over the years, people are saying, oh, if it ain't chartreuse, you can't catch a fish, or if it's black and chartreuse, you can't, that's the only color I'll use. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll give you 3 major colors that I like to use. My favorite color is blue and white. I like lime and chartreuse, and also white and chartreuse. I can take those 3 baits and catch every crappie in the state of Texas.
Thank you, Wally. If you have a question for one of our pros, visit our website at southwestoutdoorsreport.com. Click on the Stren, Ask the Pro link, and send us your information. Now let's get you back to Barry for our Whataburger Big Catch of the Week.
Thanks, Heather. It's time right now for the Big Catch of the Week photo contest winner. He is Rich Whithouse of Austin, Texas. He's shown here with an 11.15 pound largemouth bass he caught in a night tournament at Lake Austin down in Central Texas, and that is making it pay off. If you'd like to enter your big fish photo in our contest, simply go to our website at southwestoutdoorsreport.com. Everything you'll need to enter is right on the front page. You'll need to sign up to become a member of the fan club. It's free. Then you can send in your question on the Stren Ask the Pro, your photo on the Big Catch of the Week, follow my weekly blog, and much more in our members only area. Also, don't forget about our Facebook page. Lots of content that we don't put on the television show is available on the page, Southwest Outdoors Report with Barry Stokes. It's at facebook.com. Lots of video, photos, comments, questions for our reporters, and much more on the Facebook page. And one other thing, our show next week is going to air at a special time. We will be on at 11:30 Thursday night after the Pac-10 basketball game. So if you want to record the show, be sure to set your DVR to record it on Saturday morning. We'll be on at our usual time of 8 o'clock Saturday morning. Hey, that's it from Ray Roberts today. On a real windy day, we did manage to catch some good crappie off those Corps of Engineers brush piles. Find those on a good map, mark those with your electronics. They'll be good all winter long. And the white bass should be out on those flats in the main lake south of Wolf Island all winter long as well. Catch those with a slab or a spoon. Thanks for joining us on this week's show. We'll see you next week. Until then, I'm Barry Stokes. Be safe, have fun. Bye-bye, y'all.